the forestry sector, forest protection and enhancement. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, our timber and timber products export increased significantly from 302,183.046 cubic meters in 2021 to 343,440.081 cubic meters in 2022, representing an increase of 13.65%. This generated a total amount of 153,861,837 euros and 67 cents. To protect our forest resources, recognizance, prospecting, and/or exploration activities in forest reserves continue to be suspended, except in exceptional circumstances, and the harvesting, salvaging, trading, exporting, and importing of rosewood, as well as the issuance of the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species and Wild Fauna and Flora, CITES permit for the export of rosewood, continue to be banned. The Forestry Commission, with the support of the Ghana Armed Forces, has cordoned off all forest reserves and wildlife protected areas to rid them of illegal mining and illegal logging. Last year, 212 suspects were arrested by the Rapid Response Team of the Forestry Commission for various forest and wildlife offenses. These suspects are standing trial at various courts across the country. The team also seized and/or decommissioned scores of equipment and forest products, including 44,522 assorted lumber, 54 vehicles, and 17 excavators. While protecting the forest, we continued with our aggressive afforestation and reforestation program, including our flagship Green Ghana project. Last year, on the Green Ghana Day, a total of 26,563,607 seedlings were distributed, out of which 24,552,925 seedlings were verified to have been planted. This year, the President of the Republic has decided that we lower the target to 10 million trees. This is to enable us to devote much attention to nurturing the over 30 million trees already planted to ensure that all of them reach maturity. In addition to the Green Ghana project, we are in partnership with the Departments of Parks and Gardens and Urban Roads implementing a Green Street project, under which we are planting trees in the medians of streets and avenues of major roads in our cities to beautify the cities while contributing to the fight against climate change. The project is currently being implemented in Accra from Tetekwashi Interchange through Shiashi and Oponglo to Legon Presek. It will be scaled up to cover all major roads in Accra and all 16 regional capitals of our country. Under the forest plantation strategy, over 10 million seedlings were produced last year, and a total of 66,355.42 hectares of forest was planted. The Forest Plantation Development Fund, through the Youth in Plantation established as an occupation program, has sponsored 75 unemployed graduates to go into forest plantation. Over 375 hectares of land in forest reserves have been cultivated in Ashanti, Bono, and Bono East regions under this program, with an additional 32 hectares cultivated in off reserves in the Volta and Oti regions. Wildlife protection and ecotourism. Distinguished guests, you will recall that last year I reported that the Forestry Commission has launched an ecotourism handbook to promote ecotourism in our country. This has contributed significantly to increasing the number of visitors to our ecotourism sites and zoological gardens. Despite the Accra Zoo being closed for more than 3 months, visits to the various ecotourism sites increased by 59% to 361,505. The new Wildlife Management Bill, which was approved by Cabinet last year, has been laid before Parliament and is expected to be passed before the end of this meeting of Parliament to enhance the protection and management of our wildlife resources. Climate change initiatives. As a respected member of the international community, ladies and gentlemen, we continued the implementation of our various initiatives aimed at halting climate change, including the Ghana Red Plus strategy. I am happy to report that under the Ghana Cocoa Forest Red Plus program, the first model of the Red Plus strategy, which was launched by President Akufo-Addo in 2019, we recorded emission reduction of 972,465 tons of carbon dioxide equivalent for the first accounting period beginning June and December 2019, which has been verified and validated. This has generated resource-based payment of $4,862,280 United States dollars, which we have begun receiving. This makes Ghana the second country in Africa and the third in the world to receive resource-based payment from the Carbon Fund. In recognition of our forest climate change policies, Ghana has been made the co-chair of the Forest and Climate Leadership Partnership, FCLP, a new political forum that brings government and other partners together to implement solutions that help reduce forest loss and land degradation while promoting sustainable development. Forest Investment Program. Distinguished guests, the Forest Investment Program is a mixed grant and loan from the World Bank aimed at, among others, protecting and increasing our forest estate and piloting the viability of contracting commercial loans for plantation development. I'm happy to announce that Parliament has ratified the on-lending agreement for the disbursement of $7 million United States dollars to support small to medium-scale plantation development and stimulate private sector investment in commercial forest plantation. Some 85,000 hectares of forest will be planted under this program through private participation in forest plantation. Members of the media are invited and welcome to participate. Land sector.